One time, I got pulled over to the principal's office with the security. They was sitting there. They said, they dim lights, all this. They said, "Do you know what jihad is?" I said, "Excuse you?" Just hear how ridiculous that sounds, y'all.
You know, so I ended up fighting, but I didn't get suspended. I'm not gonna lie.
The irony in this, how the secularism that they proposed so that people can practice what they want to do,
Yeah.
free from the Catholic Church or whatever.
Yeah.
What's interesting,
Yeah.
the byproduct of that, the
Yeah.
irony, the hypocrisy is that today
Yeah.
they're trying to block religious expression.
Like we sit here, just watch it happen.
Right.
Like it's just nothing though.
That's the thing out there. We don't hate it in our heart. The
Like
evil
we,
that's happening.
like you said, like desensitized.
Desensitized. Yep. They can see it. But if we are carrying ourselves like we don't even have the Quran and the Sunnah, then they saying, "I don't want what this guy has." That's Islamophobia. I don't want what he got. Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what's in themselves. And within ourselves, wallah, is a disease.
Yeah.
And we need to rectify that, because if we don't rectify within ourselves, other people will suffer.
True.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm your host, Idris.
And I'm your host, Abdi Kareem.
And we just got done recording a beautiful episode.
Crazy one.
Subhanallah, bro.
A lot of emotions with this, man.
Whoa, bro. Like, I didn't expect it to go this deep, wallahi.
Yeah.
Subhanallah. It was filled with laughter, humor, seriousness, sadness.
Everything.
It was about an hour long.
You know? And if it's something I could tell you guys, wallahi, please take it in what we really had to say.
Please internalize this. And
you know, I myself would do the same thing, because I'm also a little bit, I'm disgusted in myself while just even speaking about it.
right.
I'm like, bro, like you yourself
We could have done more.
could have done more. There's
Right.
always room to improve at the end of the day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And this
You are not
episode,
perfect.
Right. This episode, wallahi, it sounds like a lot of things we talked about was accountability.
Yeah.
Although we're talking about the Islamophobia, you'd expect us to maybe talk about the external, but really we're talking about
True.
the internal.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's the internal that influences the external.
Yeah.
And this is a deep episode, guys. We talk about the situation in France with the new laws proposed. And we also talked about the affairs of the Uyghur Muslims, our brothers and sisters in Islam who are being put in concentration camps.
True.
Over 1 million Muslims, sisters being raped, sterilized, kids being taken away from mother, husband and wife being separated. This is an emotional episode, and we speak from our hearts on this.
True.
And,
And also France.
Right.
Speaking about France and the laws that they're creating, what a BS law that they're creating. Not even say a law. That's just so dumb. I'm sorry for what it's just dumb.
It's disgusting. It's
Alright.
disgusting. Islamophobic.
Very Islamophobic.
Right.
Saying people have freedom and lying straight to their face. Say that no one really has freedom over there if you're doing that at all.
Right. And,
You know?
I mean, this is, yeah, guys, inshallah, tune in. It is a nice episode. I promise there's some humor in there.
Yeah.
We try to keep it lighthearted, it just came to us. But inshallah, enjoy this episode and let us know what y'all think. See you on
Jinx,
the
by the
comment
way.
Sections, inshallah.
Jinx.
Hey, there you go. You gonna owe me a soda or what?
It's because me.
Oh,
I
it's
said
you?
Jinx. Thank you.
That's tough. All right, y'all. Inshallah, we're gonna holla at y'all. Tune in.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. You guys are tuning in to an episode of Talk Ya Haq. I'm your host, Idris.
And I'm your other host, Abdi Kareem, known as Abdi or Kuso.
And y'all tuning in to another episode of Talk Ya Haq. I don't know if I already said that.
Well, hey, it is a new episode. And do y'all see something different?
Hey, the set look nice.
Huh?
We got the plant right behind us.
Come on.
We got the colors from the left to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Bow. So alhamdulillah, we elevating the set, bro.
You know what I was going to say?
What are you gonna say?
Majestic colors.
It is majestic, bro. Like, bro, even the colors hitting us, bro. We look different right now.
I mean,
Alhamdulillah. Hey, so when we first got back,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the handwriting got better on the board,
True.
right? We got 2 cameras. We went from cell phone camera to a new camera, brand new. Hopefully we look HD, don't we?
Come on. 4K.
4K quality. But hey, bro, let's catch up. How you been, Brody?
I was sick for a bit. Thought I had COVID, but tested negative. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah,
But
alhamdulillah.
feel a lot better.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, man. How about you?
Same thing, bro. I got sick too. I don't know, bro. It's probably you.
The world may never
This
know.
dude visited me one day. 3 days later, I got sick. This dude thought he had COVID. I thought I had COVID. I had to get COVID tested, but alhamdulillah, both negative.
Yeah.
Regular cold. Then my little brother got sick. But alhamdulillah, man, we got it over it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
Took a while.
It's a little cold.
That's why this episode low-key came a couple days later than usual.
Yeah.
But man, we back at it. So last week was about ambitions.
Yes, sir.
Well, we told them that we was gonna do what? Let's follow up. Every week, let's follow up. We told them we was gonna do what? School, work. You know what I'm saying?
Bigger. What's your plans, goals, and stuff
Exactly.
like that?
Hey, so let's follow up, man. How's work? How's school been? You know what I'm saying? First couple weeks of school.
All right, it's chilling. School's chilling right now.
Oh, let's share what we studying, bro. Maybe for those who's curious.
Criminal justice is me.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, studying educational studies. Inshallah. Did something happen? What happened?
I don't know if it's recording. It just turned off.
No. That is on. It's just that light. The light turned off for some reason.
Oh.
You know why? I don't know.
Battery, most likely.
Battery, huh?
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was like, wait, is that on? I was confused. But back to the conversation.
Back to the conversation.
What's it called? Yeah, school's just chilling right now. Nothing really much. But I'm also studying criminal justice.
Yeah, so I'm studying educational studies at UW Bata, alhamdulillah. Studying curriculum development and instruction, inshallah. But alhamdulillah, it's been pretty chill, bro. Kind of tougher than last quarter, but doing some research papers and whatnot. But yeah, bro, working, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, work is also just chill.
Yeah.
Vibing.
I feel you, bro.
Don't really do much.
I feel you.
Hello.
I know you've seen that poetry I've been dropping lately.
Ooh. 4K.
4K quality. Same camera I'm over here using. Had to invest in that camera.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out Joe Biden with the stimulus.
Okay. Stimmy.
Hey, it took a little bit too long. Oh, talk about that tax return too. Hey, shout out that tax return getting this upgrade. Alhamdulillah, we back in business.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? We investing back into business.
Yes, sir.
But alhamdulillah, bro. So yeah, we got a few episodes in from the last couple of weeks, and man, let's go ahead and tell them what got us to talk about this topic. I know y'all seen by the title, y'all curious. Man, we got an episode for you guys today. It's gonna be a little bit tough to stomach, a little bit deep, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's an episode that needs to be had. To be honest with you.
Yeah, for real, no cap.
So let's talk about what kind of inspired it.
Honestly, what inspired this was just pretty much, to make it simple, social media. Seeing a bunch of things being posted and like reading news articles and just seeing why certain things are happening.
Right.
It's just interesting.
Specifically what?
Specifically, like two targets that we're most likely going to be talking about. One is Asia.
Right.
And with the concentration camps and like Muslims being held in different areas and being imprisoned and beaten. So much worse than that.
So bad.
And then also France with their new laws and saying that Muslim woman hijabi can't even wear hijab until after she turns 18. And also once she turns 18, there's also restrictions around it, where she can wear it, how she can wear it, and stuff like that.
And also voting that mothers cannot accompany their children, you know, to school trips with the hijab on.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how ridiculous.
So
it's been an uproar.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's so interesting how like just a piece of cloth can frighten people for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the weird thing about it, man.
It's crazy, bro, because it's honestly sad, bro.
Yeah.
Because Islamophobia is on the rise. And
quite frankly, I thought it died off. I don't know if
I never anticipated for anything to die. Like dim down compared to like when the terrorist attacks were happening and all that stuff, you know? On the news. Yeah, I remember.
Like
that was like the Obama days.
Yeah.
You know?
But then like ever since we went through Trump and like
then Trump, it was like spike.
Yeah.
And then it was like slowly
going down and no one really just talks about it. But people know what's going on. It's just people won't say, yo, I don't like what's happening in this place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like pretty much like we're paid to be quiet.
What you mean by that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I say this? Like, to me, what's interesting is, like, ever since Corona happened and stuff like that,
so
people been getting free money, you know?
Oh.
So it's that hush money. To me, that's what it
Joe
seems
Biden
like.
Money.
You know, that
Trump money.
Yeah, that Trump money that you be getting.
Hey.
You know, you getting paid to do nothing.
People are hesitant to talk about such sensitive topics because they think that you're extreme for talking about something about your people and getting defensive. We're gonna get defensive today because these are our people.
Yeah.
And if who's gonna talk about this? And it's very important. So yeah, like you said, bro, in France they passed. I don't know if it was passed just yet, but I think it was a week ago that they proposed a law in the Senate to make it illegal, right? Illegal for women under 18 to wear the hijab.
Yeah.
Right. Along with some other Islamophobic laws.
Yeah.
And And also, I found this interesting fact. France were among the first European countries to ban the niqab in public. So that's something interesting as well. So they have a track record of this Islamophobic stance that they take, you know? But let me tell you something I found interesting, bro, in France. So this is a quote, this tweet I saw. And I was like, this is real right here. So here it is. Someone said, age to consent to sex in France is 15.
Yeah.
To consent to hijab is 18.
That's a big problem.
Let that sink in. It isn't a law against the hijab, it's a law against Islam.
Yeah.
But what's your interpretation? When you take that, what's your gut reaction to that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What I take to that is like when it comes to sex, you know?
Right.
Like most people like to have unprotected sex. Where you can get diseases and all that stuff.
Which is unfortunately common.
You feel me?
Not just unprotected sex, but just zina in general.
Yeah, zina in general, you know.
Right.
But like for the people who are not Muslims and don't really go with that path, they're still the non-Muslims who still have intercourse, you know. They have unprotected sex, which can cause to getting either herpes, what's it called, HIV,
whole
AIDS,
lot of STDs.
Everything.
It's disgusting, bro.
You feel me?
This promiscuity stuff that they hype up is disgusting, bro.
So all that stuff that you have on the table.
Lock you down a wifey, lock you down a husband.
You feel me?
Keep yourself clean. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Hey, you're a Muslim, so I'm going to tell you guys how it is.
You feel me? But then here's the thing, though. Like, with all that, like, possibility of just, like, AIDS can kill you no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Herbs, like, you can pass it around left and right. AIDS as well, you can pass it around.
Yeah.
You say certain things that like you're pretty much allowing the danger to be accepted, but something just of a piece of cloth to be like, yo, you wearing that, I feel offended. And to me, what's weird is they only attack the woman. You feel me?
Right.
Only the woman.
But you know, they actually do something with the beards, bro. They don't. If you're growing out the beards, like for example in China, wearing the headscarf or whatever, or you're growing out the beard, boom, you're a target to be put in these concentration camps. That's what they are.
But then, like in France, I haven't heard nothing about Friday mosque. We're gonna have to make that a law that you cannot go there.
Right.
Or
they be shutting down mosques, bro.
They do?
Yes, bro. How many mosques they shut down? Say, they're linked to this, and that. All they do is have to throw the accusation with no evidence to shut down something like that. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, France, bro.
That's interesting.
And France actually has a history of this, you know. And I think it was, I don't know what year it was. I think it was maybe 2004. You guys could fact check this. But not only are they targeting Islam itself, although that's the major part where they're attacking, all the religions, bro. In schools, any type of religious symbolism, like you know how the Yehud, they wear like this thing in the back of their head.
Yeah.
They don't allow that. Yep, in this law that I saw, or if you want to wear a cross or whatever, they don't allow that. You want to wear your hijab, they don't allow that. Anything that's symbolism, because they have this thing called secularism. You know how they want to separate church from state.
Yeah.
And you know, this is the thing I really wanted to mention. The irony in this, how the secularism that they proposed so that people can practice what they want to do free from the Catholic Church or whatever.
Yeah.
What's interesting is now the latent effect of that, the byproduct of that, the irony, the hypocrisy is that today, they're trying to block religious expression, any type of visible religious expression.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hypocrisy. This Macron guy, bro, I can't stand him.
You know what's weird? Like, I'm assuming the LGBTQ in like that area of like France and stuff, it's allowed, you know? Like everything is allowed, like how like they can be however they feel like they want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Express
themselves, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to religion, that's such a derogatory thing.
Isn't that interesting?
You feel me?
Isn't that interesting?
So how do you how do you allow one group of people to be free, but the other group have restraints around them?
But Abdi, here's the thing. Now we know what France is about.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you guys, boycott them people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you girls wearing what? Is it Chanel, bro? Chanel, Louis Vuitton, all these companies. Shut it down. Shut it down. You know what I'm saying? If you're really about that business, you know what I'm saying? Toss that stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
This is the thing, bro. Like, you know what, they don't have this thing called honor. They don't have that. Their honor is with the money.
True.
So, you know, they were panicking once the boycott started happening. They started saying, oh, please, you know, stop. Now, the way our attention spans are, that died down quick. You seen that, right?
Very true. I remember, you kept posting about it.
Right.
Saying any French products, no, we ain't buying that.
Facts.
Since you want to hurt our people,
right?
We're not going to partake in anything that you do.
So,
which is perfect. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree, you know?
Right.
But to me, it's like something that I find weird is like, even with like how we talked about it earlier, with even within our own people, won't even try to stand up for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we post and stuff like that.
It's like we're not invested.
Yeah. Like
in
how
we
many
should
of
be.
us how many of us are willing to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy the Louis Vuitton or anything that's French product. Like I'm good.
You seen that quote, bro? There's a quote. I gotta remember, but it's like we buy stuff we can't afford to impress people we don't like. There's another line to that. I forgot it, but it's like we buy stuff. A lot of people can't afford it. To be honest with you, they buy using credit cards and stuff like that. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're just trying to flex, but they're flexing. They give all this money to a basically supporting an economy of a country that is oppressing your people. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Same thing with China. Now let's go to China.
Ooh, China gonna piss me off. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro, straight up. When I was looking into this stuff, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, it was emotional, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I watched a video of this Muslim woman from one of the she's a Uyghur from that part of the country.
Yeah.
Right? And essentially, bro, she talked about her stay in one of the concentration camps. And apparently, bro, systematic rape is common in there. It's facilitated by guards, by random Chinese men. They separate men from wife, children from mother. Like, guys, I really want you guys to think about this. Wallahi, like, where is our honor? Where is our love?
Where is humanity?
Where is our humanity?
I don't know, not that. Like, just humanity.
Where is our hurt? Where is our hurt? Like, let's take a moment of silence. Where are we? Where are we? Well, like, the sad thing is, like, I don't even know where to begin. It's like we have gotten so distant from one another.
Yeah.
Like this. Like our brothers and sisters in our community, our ummah, we're so disconnected from one another and so consumed with our own lives and our own petty tasks in daily life, but we are part of a larger community.
True.
And our community needs one another to support each other.
Yeah.
Whether that means talking about this, sharing, funding, giving charity, sadaqah. Abdi, what's going on, bro?
All right, like, I don't know how to put it into words, I'm being honest with you, without yelling. But
hey, do what you gotta do, bro. This is talk your haqq.
The one thing that really, really like frustrates me the most,
right,
is like how we always say history loves to repeat itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We love to say history repeats itself.
Right.
But the one thing that we never do is just say, hey, how do we make a stop to it? For instance,
how can we do better?
Like when Germany was putting Jewish people in the concentration camps,
right,
raping women, burning children, killing
gas chambers,
everything, hurting people, just because they look different.
Right.
Just because they look different. And then now we see Muslims, brothers, sisters, kids, anything as Muslim, being tied up, being taught to say, forget your God, being taught to say, sing Catholic, whatever that it is they believe they want to believe.
Chinese, whatever, songs or whatever.
Yeah. To being forced to do that.
And they're doing worse, bro. They're doing worse. There's allegations of organ harvesting. There's allegations of this. Organ harvesting, bro. Hello. Quran being changed. The Quran being changed. Being forced to drink qamr. Being forced to abandon their deen. Like, their kids being taken away. Wallahi. Bro, I'm going to just say this, bro. We got to do better. We have to do better. And the thing is, it's like, how do we expect to help those across the globe?
Yeah.
If we can't help our neighbors, if we can't help our families.
True. Like,
if we're getting to we're cutting off kinship, ties of kinship.
Yeah.
We are Wallahi, we are lacking, and myself included. And Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what's in themselves. And within ourselves, wallahi, is a disease.
Yeah.
And we need to rectify that, because if we don't rectify within ourselves, other people will suffer.
True. Like, also, like, an interesting thing that I, like, got to understand is... Oh, man. For a second, I lost my thought of train.
It's a lot to handle, but just thinking about...
Yeah.
Just thinking about it, bro.
You know? Oh, this is what I was going to say. Yeah, we see everything that's going on, right?
Right.
We see how Muslims are being treated, how laws are coming apart for a woman not even to just wear a piece of cloth on her head to cover up her head, right? At the same time, we have Muslims being raped, put in concentration camps, being forced to drink khamri, eat pork, like you said, organ transplant, everything that you can say. What if this whole thing is a test from Allah saying...
It is a test.
You know? It is a test. Yeah, it is a test. Like,
and we're not passing it.
Like, for Allah to say, there's your brothers and sisters of Islam are suffering.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Right.
Right? I get it.
And people, they act helpless.
You know?
You can do so much.
You know? Like, mashallah, you know, donating money is good and all that stuff.
Speaking, talking to others.
Be honest with me.
Right.
Just donating, and really keep it a buck with me. There's no donating money stop the people who have the power to, what's it called, continue to make them do that.
Abdi, the thing is, it's like, although we are not able to physically, which we should be able to physically stop something like this.
Yeah.
When we are unable to do that, the thing is, the bare minimum underneath that is to speak about it.
Yeah.
Underneath that is to hate it in our heart. Wallahi, Abdi, people are not hating it in their heart.
True.
They sleeping like a baby. Myself
Very
included.
True.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
But the ummah is one body. And the fact that this is happening, sisters are being raped.
Yeah.
Our sisters are being raped. Where is the aching in the chest?
Because what if it was our family?
But they are our family. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But we don't have that belief.
That mental thing.
They are our family. And you know, Abdi, that's the difference. The difference between the ummah back in the day versus today.
Yeah.
Is we view the family as that which we give birth to.
True.
Not our neighbors, not our brothers and sisters, not our... Sometimes we treat our own family like strangers.
You know what they say?
What is
like,
that?
I remember my neighbor used to say this a lot, which is interesting. They say, I never go check outside what's happening unless it's happening in my yard. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to worry about what's outside doing unless I know what's going on in my household.
Right.
Where I live.
Right.
The people I live with. Are they good? They're being fed? Am I working? We're good. I don't care about nobody else now. That's the mentality that we all, like, grow up to have, you know? Including terrifying. Myself. Like, and me, I feel so
the Western,
bad.
Bro, that's the Western.
You feel me? Like,
way.
I feel bad for myself. Like,
right,
I'm like, dang, bro. Like,
sometimes you forget to check up on family.
Like, imagine if that was my mom, and if that was my sister, or if that was anybody in my family just being hurt.
The question is, Abdi, are we going to wait for this? Like, the thing is, are we waiting for it to come to us?
That's the thing. You feel me?
That's the thing. It's like we're waiting for this to come to our doorstep.
Yeah.
Is that when you're going to start complaining? Is that when you're going to do your al'al? You know, is that when you're going to start whining and crying?
And that's what frustrates me. And it's like, I truly feel like the only way, which is pissing me off, because how America fights for so many things, they never stand up for anybody else besides themselves.
This is the thing with the America, for example. The thing that makes me upset is that people do blame America.
Yeah.
Where's the Muslim countries? Can I know?
Wow.
I'm curious. Where are you?
Wow.
I'm looking at you. America actually, before Trump left, Pompeo, the Secretary of State, they declared what China doing as a genocide. Joe Biden comes and guess what he says? This is a cultural norm.
That's it frustrates me. That's the cultural norm of hurting people that just only believe in a religion that they have freely. You have the choice to believe into whatever you want to believe. No one should be able to be like, yeah, I'm going to hurt you for believing into that. No.
And you know, we talk about like this, Abdi. The situation is that where is home? That's the question. Where is home? Our home, we need to start investing
True.
back into home. Like, we acting like we still refugees up in this mug. We have a home, but the thing is, our home is, it needs a lot of us, bro. And
It's a forgotten fruit.
I even posted on my Instagram. I was like, yo, what do you guys think about, like, possibly investing? Do you guys see you guys investing, going back or whatever?
Yeah.
People come from Somalia or whatever other country. A lot of people from Somalia, they got no hope, bro. No hope. But I'm like, what do you see here?
That you don't think you would have
and
there.
You're complaining, but it's like, this place does not have the same ideology as you, and you're upset about that?
Yeah.
Who are you upset about? I'm not upset at them. I'm upset at the people who say La ilaha illallah, but they have nothing to show for it. That's who I'm upset at. Those who have La ilaha illallah, those who have Quran and Sunnah.
Yeah.
But they have nothing to show for it.
You know? Like, I remember you and I were talking about it. Like, we were talking about, like, when Prophet ﷺ in his back in the day.
Right.
How you told me a story of just one woman being taken.
Excuse me. That was not the time of the Prophet ﷺ.
Oh, that wasn't the time of the Prophet. Which one was it then?
So it was after. It was like after the Prophet ﷺ.
Oh, after. So
later
excuse
on in
me.
I have to fact check that too, by the way, guys, because I saw that in a video and I ran with it.
Okay.
So I have to double check it, inshallah. And if I find it, I'll put it in the bio.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the reason for the story was that historically, when something would happen,
yeah,
the whole ummah would stand up.
Boom.
No matter how big or small, the whole ummah would be like, we awake. What's up?
You
know? And right now it's like, there's 1 million people in concentration camp. Not 1, not 2, not 100.
1 million.
Over 1 million. Hello.
And imagine, and this is where I feel
so
bad, because we have so many people here who are Asian, who are Muslim.
Right.
And, you know, like, I don't even know what to say, because I'd be like, damn, if I was in their shoes, I would be so afraid to even go back home. And if I were ever to go back home to the place where they're held in the concentration camps, and imagine even some of their family members are back there.
SubhanAllah, bro.
They're right there just being hurt.
And the thing is, it's like, the thing is, though? We're talking about what's going around the world. And wallahi, our heart should hurt. But is our heart not hurting here? What's happening in some of the stories we hear? We hear abuse going on in all. Let me go ahead and mute this laptop. My bad, y'all. But we see abuse happening next door. We hear within our family. There's abuse happening. Maybe a man abusing his wife. And you know about it in your house, in your families.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the voice? Where's the people standing up for what's right? Where's you see somebody doing haram? Where's the showing your dislike for it?
Yeah.
You see oppression happening within yourself that you are doing, but you turn a blind eye to it. So it's like, if you can't stand up for oppression for what's in front of you, how can you stand up for oppression for what's outside of your reach? You cannot. And until you rectify what's inside the heart, which all of us have to do, we are all accountable. Mm-hmm. This is all of our fault.
You know, it's crazy. My teacher used to tell me this a lot. She's like, Abdi, you're so focused on helping other people. Why don't you help yourself? You can't help nobody without helping yourself first.
Hey, that's a snippet for the intro. I ain't gonna cap.
You know what I mean?
That's the fact.
Like, you can't help nobody without you first helping yourself.
And we're not helping ourselves, especially spiritual. And that's the thing, Abdi. A lot of us, we stuck in the dunya, bro. The dunya. And that's why talk your help, bro. It's like we vibing right here, but at the same time, we're reminding you of the akhirah, bro. Yeah. Because the akhirah is it's the final destination. Wallahi,
sure.
we think this is reality. Wallahi, there's a reality that is awaiting us.
True.
And we've been neglecting that. For what?
Very true.
And we've been allowing ourselves to get distracted, and because of that, people around the globe are suffering. Mm-hmm. Not just Muslims, especially Muslims, but even the non-Muslims. Wallahi.
Yeah.
Wallahi, they're suffering. How many homeless that you see are drugged up? That people within the Ummah too, or people non-Muslim too. And we have this beautiful deen, but we talking about da'wah. Do we carry the deen within ourselves? Do people look at us and say, MashaAllah, this person holds himself well. This person's respectable. This person respects me. I want to know what he's on.
Yeah.
They can see it. But if we are carrying ourselves like we don't even have the Quran and the Sunnah, then they saying, I don't want what this guy has. That's Islamophobia. I don't want what he got. And whose fault is that?
Our fault.
Accountability. And we are lacking it.
Man, this world is just so interesting, wallah.
It is.
Like, back to, like, when you were talking about, like, even, like, don't even blame America. Where's our own people at?
Right.
You feel me? I remember you were telling me, like, something about, like, how with everything they said, they still kept saying, oh, good job, you're fighting for your norm. The Muslim countries or something you were telling me were saying.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you guys this. So you guys can look this up on, I have it right here. I'll put it, everything's going to be in the link in the bio. PBS.org, so News Hour. You guys can look at this. It's under the Uyghurs. They talked about the Uyghurs. So after the U.S. responded, say this was a genocide attack and all this stuff like that, 4 days, I think it was 4 days later, there was multiple Muslim countries went ahead and started praising China, praising them, saying that they stand up for human rights. Waha, waha, waha. Like, bro, we are acting like beyond fools. Beyond fools.
Doesn't that, like, say a lot about us, though?
You know what it says? It says money talks.
Ooh.
That's what it says. It said money talks. Money make everybody start hushing.
Facts.
Money can make the mom turn away from son, the wife away from husband, the kids away from each other. Money talks. Wallahi, that's what dunya could do to you. But if you have something that unites you beyond
money,
paper, which is the deen that we should all be on,
yeah,
that's what really makes a difference. But these countries, bro, they're worrying about their money. And China, unfortunately, holds a lot of economic influence, as well as America.
Yeah.
You know, and wallahi, this is what I'm talking about. Us investing into our, best believe we won't invest. Best believe. To our homes. Our homes need to be invested in.
That's the question, though. When you say invest into our homes,
right?
Do you know what I feel when you say that?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you feel?
Like, you and I can invest into our home.
Right.
Right? Yes, there's a lot of problems going on.
Right.
But
turn back to them roots.
Yeah. But how can the Asian people invest back into their homes?
That's the thing.
That's what pisses me off the most is
right. They
for someone
their home is being taken away.
Literally, for someone, they're looking straight dead in the eye. Their whole family, like some of their family members, are put in concentration camps. Women are being raped. People are forced to be drinking alcohol.
I'm sounding selfish, to be honest with you, because we have a place to be called home.
You feel me?
Their brothers and sisters, their home is being taken away right before our eyes.
Boom. And Muslim countries to be really, you're telling me like this, oh, good job, China. What are you saying good job for if they're hurting your own people?
Right. Wallah, it's the saddest thing, Abdi.
Like, that's the one thing that I don't understand. Yes, if it happened in your front door, you would want other people to stand up for you.
Right.
But when it happened to other people, you look the other way. You just turn your cheek and say, oh.
When they are your brothers and sisters.
You feel me?
SubhanAllah. Yeah, bro. Wallahi, I'm going to tell you, bro, if I had the solution in front of me, I would give it to you, Abdi. I don't have nothing. I feel helpless just as everybody listening. But what I do have is my voice.
True.
Abdi, can you check on that camera real quick, bro, on the behind it?
Yeah.
See why that thing turned black? I hope I leave off on where we last.
Oh, it's recording, yeah. 33 minutes.
Interesting.
This thing just died, I think.
Can you, like, fix the wire, maybe? Oh, the thing died.
This thing died, yeah.
Ignore it. All right, y'all. That thing is recording. That's still fine, right?
Yeah, I was recording.
All right, y'all. We have actually a display that actually shows us that everything's functioning properly. But right now, it just turned off.
You know?
But alhamdulillah. But yeah, but let's continue. Like, so yeah, I don't have the solution. I really don't. But what I am in control of is myself and the words I can influence or what I can do with those around me.
Yeah.
And you know, like we said in the previous episode about ambitions. There's this, Tupac even said it, although it's kind of inappropriate for me talking about Tupac, but basically Tupac said, I'm not going to spark change, but I'll spark the person.
Yeah.
That's going to make change. So if we make change within ourselves and influence our communities.
True.
That impact, you guys don't realize. This right here, this mission that we're doing on Talk Your Haq.
Yeah.
Right? This, with interacting with different people, it's you guys. Wallah, it's not us, it's you guys. And we need to function as a body. And then I don't know how we're going to do it. Well, I don't know. But we're not going to lay down and do nothing.
I have a theory. Or not a theory, but I have a guess.
What's your guess, my brother?
All right. I feel like the only way to end this thing, right, is, for one, there's, I think she's a governor. She's Somali, but from Minnesota. Am I wrong? I'm not
Continue.
sure. Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. For one, as a community, if we all got together and really said, march to like the people who have the power to make a change.
Right.
Not here, but over there. Because all it takes is for the U.S. to say, yo, if you don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's crazy how we're relying on
the U.S.
And I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but really, like,
I can't
are you serious?
even. I'm be honest with you. I can't even say I would go back to a Muslim country and say, help me, if they're the one that's praising.
Talking about human rights violation, please, let's not even look towards the Muslim world, bro. I'm sorry. To be honest with you, wallahi, I mean, it's unfortunate. Talking about human rights, please explain to me how they are doing better at human rights. I don't know how. Tell me. Explain to me how people can feel safe and secure in the non-Muslim land, but in the Muslim land, they don't feel safe and secure. Explain to me. If that is not, wallahi, it's not with our deen, it's within ourselves. And wallahi, we're going to be asked about it. Talking about tests, we failed at it. And because we're alive right now, we should be doing something about it. And
true.
I keep saying it again. We need to start within ourselves. You know, wallahi, when I was doing research about this, a hadith popped up in my head, bro. I had to find it, but this is what the Prophet Muhammad said. And please fact check me. I'm not no sheikh. The Prophet Muhammad said, the nations are about to call each other and set upon you. They're about to call each other upon you. Just as diners set upon food. They're going to sit at you like a feast. It was said, will it be because our numbers that day are small? Because people didn't play with the Muslims back in the day. The Muslims, they rolled deep back in the day at the time. So they were fearful that they were small. The Prophet Muhammad said, rather on that day you will be many, but you will be like the foam on the river. Weak. That's what we are. Weak. It's not about quantity, it's quality. And wallahi, look at us. Look at it. We're lacking. I'm sorry. It's the real, it's the truth.
True.
And then the Prophet said, and Allah will remove the fear of you from the hearts of your enemies and will throw wahan, weakness, into your hearts. Someone said, O Messenger of Allah, what is wahan? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, love of the world and hatred of death. And this is Sahih related by Abu Dawood. And you guys can look this up, inshallah. But
what did you take of that?
It felt like I was looking right now, like I was seeing this on a news report of 2021. It felt like this wasn't narrated back in the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I felt like I was hearing something from just this morning on the news. It shows that we are in some unfortunate times and we are weak. Like, we are struggling. And this is the thing, like, talking about quality. Abdi, when I first started practicing, people were praising me as if calling me sheikh or something like that. Yeah. I'm the bare minimum. Calling me sheikh. Like I'm something special. I'm a Muslim. Yeah. And it's like, if you're getting praised for doing the bare minimum that was asked of the average Muslim. Yeah. That is asked of the average Muslim to just qualify you. Yeah. Like, what's going on? And then they got phrases as practicing, non-practicing. Well, I'm going to just say this right now. I ain't looking down on nobody. I'm talking haqq right now. I don't care whose feelings get hurt. Either you wake up or you not. If you're not holding your own, we struggling because of you.
You are? What does that saying say? You are as strong as the weakest link.
You are. Yes, we are a team. And I'm. Everybody has to hold each other accountable.
Very true.
And right now we not. We roll deep. We're Ummah. That's my brother right there. That's my sister right there.
It look like we rolling solo though.
We cutting off cousins. We cutting off sisters. We fighting over petty stuff. Beefing over what? Social media. You got drama with this person over something they said. You talking about this person on social media, this person took it the wrong way. Children, bro. We act like children.
This guy said it the best. I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, if we don't start waking up, who's going to wake us up? Are we going to wait something? Are we going to wait for something to wake us up?
Nope.
Either wallahi we wake up by our own will or we're going to be forced awake. And when you're forced awake, it ain't a pleasant feeling. When you when you forced awake, when you forced awake, when you sleeping good, when you knocked out sleeping, and somebody wake up, you mortified, horrified. You don't like that feeling. So either you wake up peacefully and you start holding your own, you make your bed, you clean your room, or your mama gonna kick down your room and start making you, get up, clean the house.
Das being thrown at you. Rasoka.
Das. Forget the das. You gonna get the whole TV thrown at you.
Oh my God, that's facts though. I'm telling you right now.
Talk ya haq, and we
This
letting y'all know.
place, man. This place, wallahi, it scares me the most.
Hey,
It's like puts fear into me because I'm like,
yeah. Why?
like it's so interesting how like we don't help each other. Like it's so crazy.
Subhanallah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are like
There's a hadith bro about this.
you know what the weird thing is? Like, it's cool to have, your group, you know what I'm saying? You guys help
Your
each
clique,
other out.
you know?
Your clique,
Right.
That's solid.
Yeah.
But if you see a different clique, you start to look different. Like, who are they?
Your brothers and sisters. That's who they should be.
But hey, man.
Looking at each other funny over what? A block.
Oh.
This is this block. This is this block. I'm repping this street. You're repping this street. I'm repping this town. I'm repping this town. What are you guys doing?
What
are
you don't
doing?
even own it.
What are you doing? And it's
about
us
this.
men, bro. I'm gonna say this real quick. It's
Yeah.
us men. Us men. Where are we at? The sister. I'm going all over the place. I'm saying the sisters holding their own, mashallah, tabarakallah, but they struggling. You know why? Because we're not holding our weight. There's no balance. And wallahi, this deen is about balance. There's no extreme. There's no far lacking. It's a balance. It's a peace. Wallahi, there's peace in it. Tranquility. But right now, we don't have no tranquility. Either you super high and your feelings blast in the car smoking or whatever, all lit, or you down and you depressed. And you feel like the void in your chest. This deen came perfect balance. You're not going to feel over through the roof. Maybe it's a balance. And we lacking the balance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling you. I know we're talking about Islamophobia, but this is a reminder for us. You thought we was going to go around pointing fingers, oh, this person's fault. No.
Yeah.
It starts with us. Life starts with us.
Starts with us and we finish it together.
And this is a team. We're not looking down on each other, but guess what? Well, teammates don't look at each other and start, oh, God, come on.
That's what I'm
Say,
saying.
hey, wake up. There's a problem. Wake up.
Sir.
Hold your own. I play football. That's how it was. We wasn't going, oh.
Especially our coach would tell us if one player messes up the play, everybody gonna fail.
You know what I'm saying? Get on that line. Get on that line.
That's what I'm saying. So
I got stories, bro.
Nah.
I got stories with them Coach Mac days.
But I swear when I tell you, bro, like,
it's sad, but
I just don't know how this world just like we sit here just watch it happen.
Right.
Like it's just nothing though.
That's the thing, Abdi. We don't hate it in our heart. The
Like
evil that's happening.
like you said, like desensitized.
Desensitized. Yep.
Like we used to so cool to watch everything. Oh God, look at it. Concentration camp. Da 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 da.
Let me share it on my screen. Let me make the screen blue. But they don't feel nothing. So if my homie shared it, I'm gonna have to share it. I'm not trying to be pessimistic. But wallahi, while you were sharing it, there should have been a quiver in your heart.
Yeah.
You should have choked up right here. And you should have made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right there.
Like my prayers go out to all the people in China and France and stuff a lot. Like I feel like I don't even know what I would do if I was in their shoes. I'm not even gonna lie. That's all I can tell you. Because there's no way.
Your families, your wife, your children.
There's no way I could ever watch my mom or my but that almost makes me want to tear because I'm like, there is no way. There's no way I would ever allow that to happen.
But the thing is, it's like I said before, we're waiting for this to come to our doorsteps. And, we've already seen Islamophobia here.
Very true.
Alhamdulillah, it's not as bad as around some places in the world, but still, there's some questions that I wanted to get into, but, man, it's like we're already 40 minutes in, but let's just, I guess, maybe pivot, Abdi. Have you ever felt singled out because of your own, your religion and what you believe? Do you have any personal story?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely I did, yeah.
And guys, we have one bar on our recording mic.
Yeah.
Hopefully don't shut off. We might, cut randomly, but we're going to look around for a battery, inshallah, if it does come down to it. Just getting guys heads up.
But honestly, yeah, I would say my freshman year.
Tell them what's up.
Especially, my story when it comes to that. Like, I didn't really grow up, like, being with a lot of Muslim figures, like males Muslim and female community. I would never really grow up with that,
Facts.
I usually just grew up with either, being with people of color or like white people. Like that's all I would hang out with,
Right.
Even in Texas, like Like, the crazy thing is, I barely know my dad's Somali side. Like, I barely know any of them. Like, barely know any of them.
Right.
My mom, I just know her siblings and then the kids that they have.
So
that's the only thing I know.
Sounds like your environment, was not exposed.
You know, I was never really exposed to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for most people that don't know, my first time going to a Jummah was my senior year.
Right.
You feel me?
We rolled that day.
Exactly. Before a football game.
Yeah.
That was my first time ever.
I was shocked to hear it too.
You feel me? So I'm like me single-handedly, like, I grew up differently than a lot of Muslim people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really grow up knowing.
Same here, low key.
You know,
not crazy different, but like, yeah.
You know,
not as much immersed as a lot of the
yeah
people that are like us.
So I would say, and then like I've had like some type of like, I knew I was Muslim,
right?
But I just didn't know what exactly
it
was a Muslim.
Of you, what? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I was Muslim. I just didn't know what a Muslim was.
Right.
You know, so I remember like I would go here once in a while, like to the MSA in Garfield, you know?
Yeah.
And then there was a day that I was just praying,
you
know, and like this kid came up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, you know, are you making bomb threats?" I was like, "What?"
While you were praying? After
I was praying, that's it. You know?
Just hear how ridiculous that sounds, y'all.
You know, so I ended up fighting, but I didn't get suspended. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for real, I'm not gonna lie. But
0 to 100. I was not even expecting that.
You know, I did end up fighting, but I didn't get suspended. Did you ask me what happened? I said
won?
The guy was being, you know, who won?
Who won?
Ask the other guy. It's like, no, I'm playing with you. You know,
we teasing.
But no, honestly though, like, it was just so weird, like, for somebody to straight up like just ask me, like,
yeah, just like
randomly, like,
just praying.
I'm praying.
How'd you feel about that? Did that make you like, what? What was your feelings when that happened?
How do I say this? Okay. This may sound weird, okay? I never grew up like knowing what a Muslim was. So the reason why I fought him wasn't because of I knew what a Muslim was.
Right.
I fought him, like, it's gonna sound weird. I fought him because of what I hear from social media.
What you mean by that?
Like, people make fun of Islams and all that stuff.
So
that's the only. I just got defensive because of what I heard.
Not on what you know.
Not what I know.
And that's a key part, knowing.
You feel me? So I didn't fight from my heart. Right. I just fought because I felt like he was only attacking not only me, but a lot of people. Right. But I didn't know what exactly he was like. What was he coming for? Right. I was like, oh heck no, I'm not.
I ain't having that.
You know. So I just swung. I'm not gonna lie. I just swung.
Did you miss?
No, I actually didn't. I didn't. And then I wrestled. You know. So wrestling came.
Hey, wrestling. Hey, those were wrestling days.
You know.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't remember. Actually, let me not talk about that.
Yeah, but honestly, that's really it. And also just growing up with non-Muslims, just, you know, at my Jahiliyyah days. Let's just call it that.
Jahiliyyah days. We had that whole episode about that.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro, same here. I didn't find nobody, but I had an experience. I'm gonna tell you guys. I was living in California, Irvine, California. I seen like I can count 2 households Somali. I didn't see no other household that was Somalis. So we was in the land of Adan Nemo and just a bunch of Asian folks. And
you know, used to skate, by the way.
Skate. But I ain't skate.
Cali boys.
Hey.
Surfing. What that, dude?
Them Vans, socks. I'm going to throw up, bro. I don't miss them days. My brothers would tell you when I landed coming back here how I looked.
Oh, my God. My first time seeing him, the guy had a button-up shirt with shorts and some slippers.
Oh, you know, my brother, one time wore like all red, and I had them shoes, Converse red shoes. You know, he said I look like Ronald McDonald.
Ouch. Wow.
Hey, but I changed up. You know, now I wear the turban, I wear regular clothes. My little brother just told me the other day, he said, you literally have identity crisis every time you walk out the house.
Oh, my God. Jabru is going nuts.
I was not gonna say his name, but just disrespectful. But yeah, bro. I remember I used to in 10th grade. I was living out in Cali, and one time I got pulled over to the principal's office with the security. They was sitting there. They said, "They dim lights, all this." They said, do you know what jihad is? I said, excuse you? That time, guys, I was very isolated from my deen, right?
Yeah,
so I said, excuse you, what's jihad? I didn't even know, bro, personally. And then the guy said, do you know what jihad is? And I said, nah, like them stuff that extremist people do. He said, well, not necessarily. He's like, there's a paper that someone wrote, jihad is life. I said, bro, that ain't me. I don't know why y'all accusing me. It's like, oh, they profiled me, basically. Who it really was, what I found out later on, was this kid in my biology class who was a white kid who was just apparently making a joke, wrote jihad is life on the paper. And I was accused. So this made me feel like, whoa, what is going on?
Yeah.
Then as a naturally, I knew I was Muslim. Don't get me wrong. So that was like, I got to learn more about my faith. If I'm out here being pulled to the principal office, I need to know something to defend myself. Like, I need to be like, yeah, I know what jihad is. Yes, I can tell you all the facts.
Yeah.
That's all but once I moved out here, that's when I was really able to connect with my faith, with the community that also had background knowledge and I could learn from and immerse myself. And then we went to Mount Rainier High School and Donald Trump became president. That's when I met you. That's when we started the MSA, the Muslim Student Alliance, because we saw what was going on and we also had background knowledge of our faith. Yeah. And we wanted to teach others a little bit and make a community. So Islamophobia, yeah, we had our shared experiences. You know, not as bad as some others, because there are some sisters who have been harassed, have been groped, have been their hijab snatched, who our sisters are going through it. Yeah. And because they are visibly Muslim, and we have to protect our sisters and uplift them.
Mashallah, I know a couple of people who would though. Like, I've met a couple of
people.
Get that
pepper spray on you.
Who, like, straight up, like, you know, I haven't witnessed it, but I have witnessed it, but I haven't seen them got physical. Like, you know, like a couple of I would say my homies, you know, like my brothers, you know, like some guy just talked bad about Somalis, you know, just simple. Then all I see is people go from 0 to 1. I said, what you say? What you ever did? You start going crazy,
check
you
him
know?
Real quick,
just checking him. Then he's like,
sometimes that's what you got to do.
You know? Like, mashallah, I'm not going to lie, you know?
Yeah.
But there are people who still, you know, there are people who still right, no matter if you just a random person, if they see somebody that's Muslim being attacked or being something harassed, they gonna fight for it.
Like the same way that y'all be riding out for a block or whatever. Yeah. For a street. Yeah. Should be for your brothers and sisters.
You feel me?
Your entire community.
Mashallah, there are some people like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wallahi, and I salute y'all if y'all listening. Yeah. And if we were to do that as a whole, as a collective, who can touch us?
Nobody.
Who can touch us? I mean, come on now. Who can? So.
Nah, nobody.
So, guys, I had this last question. It was a big loaded question. We're already 49 minutes in, but I'm actually going to this real quick. Okay, I'm going to go on a tangent. Okay, Abdi? Yeah. So, what are some of the implications of Islamophobia in a multicultural society? I'm going to go. We don't know when this thing is going to die, but inshallah, I don't. Let's try to knock this out. What are some of the implications of Islamophobia in a multicultural society as America? Now, we live in America, Abdi. Yeah. If Islamophobia becomes worse and worse and Muslims begin feeling ostracized, there's going to be a tension. There's going to be, right now we see that with race. Yeah. If that starts resurfacing, there's going to be a us versus them mentality. True. And it will get very toxic. And we don't want that. Mm-hmm. So for one, we have to, like I said, take the necessary precautions to learn ourselves. Yeah. To connect with our faith and uplift our family, our friends, our neighbors. Yeah. And then, wallahi, that will magnify. That will. So the implications of Islamophobia in a multicultural society, you'll probably see more terrorism. You'll probably see more hate crimes on the side of white supremacists. Yeah. These are the latent effects of that. And we need to stop. We need to cut that out. And we need to advocate on what the matter of Islamophobia is. You know, actually, I'm starting to realize, too. Yeah. I was going to say this on the side, though. Bro, I'm going to say this. I don't care who's listening. I've seen Muslims Islamophobic against other Muslims. Huh? Hey, I hope this mic don't die a lot. I've seen, not just me, all this brother's practicing. Oh, my God. Oh, he's too serious. You know who I am. My sisters, mashallah, she's very covered. Oh, no. Are you serious? Are you out your mind?
Gotcha. Okay. I'm thinking they just like, are you practicing?
Hey. You know when you go see it? Yeah. Go outside and say Allahu Akbar amongst the Muslims. The Muslims. Hey, even that.
True, yeah.
Even that.
For a second, man, you scared me. I was like, wait.
Hey, but am I lying?
Facts, though.
No, be real with me.
No. Wallah, that's facts.
A practicing person is looked at like, oh, my God, doing a bare minimum. Forget being I know some people who are religious. Well, like mashallah, tabarakallah, I look up to them.
Yeah.
I wish I could get on their level. Please. Like, the thing is, we have Islamophobia within our own communities. I mean, I just wanted to throw that in there as a side note.
I agree
for you
with
guys
you. Yeah,
to
that's
remember.
facts.
Think about it within yourselves. You're afraid of somebody in your family because they're so religious.
Yeah.
These are your beloved brothers and sisters. You guys are one. You guys should love each other more. The more closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you are. That's a beautiful trait. Embrace one another for that. You know, I have a religious brother, religious sister. Mashallah tabarakallah. You my peoples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's vibe on that. Let's not push each other away because of that.
Yeah.
This is our deen. You know?
You know, like,
So
I agree with you when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially living in a country where it's non-Muslim.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like you are just looked at.
And you know, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you wear a khamis outside, your eyes on you no matter what.
You're wearing a khamis, you got a beard, you got a turban. Oh,
you
my
feel
God.
me? You're looked at. Like, you're like, okay, let's just keep an eye on this guy. You feel me?
Do both.
Let's keep an eye.
This is my deen, you know?
You know?
This is my, I love my faith. I identify with my faith. And we need to start identifying with our faith.
You know? Like, the interesting thing is, like, let's say I'm put you in an example, right?
Okay.
You have a khamis and a turban on, right?
Right.
Yep.
Which I always pretty much do.
Yep. Let's say we had this very aggravated white guy who's very dangerous and has a gun with him and he's looking to hurt somebody.
Right.
Let's say we walked you to between, like, let's say a random street.
Right.
All right. Let's say downtown, for instance. We walked you guys to downtown.
What's happening?
Right. Who's gonna get the most attention? The guy no one can see his gun, but he looks he's just walking. You guys are walking next to each other.
Probably me. I'll probably get more looks. But if he out here looking real weird, hey, people looking at white dudes nowadays too, bro.
No, they are. But I'm saying people will be more suspicious of you.
Yeah.
Rather than him.
You stand out with the clothes and stuff.
And boom.
All right.
You feel me? How does a piece of cloth make me look more dangerous?
It's the implication. Like you mentioned, headscarf.
You know
it's more than that. It's a religious symbol.
Yeah.
These are Arab clothes. They're not Muslim clothes. They don't make me. Yeah. I just like the turban. It make me look a little bit,
That's what I'm saying.
Make me look a little bit different. And I like how it looks. I like the khamis because it's comfortable. It's one piece. I toss it on. I ain't trying to say something. At my house, I just toss on my khamis. It's comfortable, bro.
Boom.
Sometimes I wear sweats, but really, you just toss this on one way, you're solid.
You know?
But yeah, but you're not lying, bro.
Like, it's so interesting, wallahi.
And let me actually toss on this. You know, I didn't know we were going to get this deep. I want to also toss on this. People are Islamophobic because the implications of some of the laws that Islam came with. Now we're in a different discussion.
Okay.
Islam has some laws and customs in which it came with. And upholding that is part of the faith.
Yeah.
And some people look at this like the hijab is oppressive, right? So France think they're empowering these women. They think that they empower them. Or certain implicating non-mixing, free mixing, whatever. They think, oh, wow, this is oppressive or X, Y, and Z. The thing is, this is the topic of morality. And I'm not going to engage in their philosophy, them he say, she say, I thought, I think, because that's all it is, thinking and thoughts. But really, I'm going to just say this. They're basing the morality on air. These people, they're basing the morality on air. So them judging your morality and saying you are barbaric or whatever, on what basis, on what grounds do you have? At least I believe something. What are your beliefs? I feel, I think. Okay, look at what you feel and what you think and what's the customs of that. Look around you, Abdi. Look in our society. What's the oppression that's happening?
True.
What's happening to kids? What's happening to women? What's happening to children around the world? This deen came with customs. And norms that should be adhered to and should be upheld. Or these are the repercussions of that. And of course, you can't do that in a non-Muslim country. And we're not saying that we should do that. But maybe we should start having conversations about investing in home, like I said. That is home.
Yeah.
And don't expect to get the benefits of a Muslim world while living in a non-Muslim one.
True.
That's called delusion.
Like, one thing... Okay, do you know a guy named Dr. Umar Johnson?
You can't get the cake and eat it too, but go ahead.
You know Dr. Umar Johnson? Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah.
There was a thing I remember he said. It was so interesting. All right.
We going in today.
You know?
Hey,
like,
with the combo, but go ahead.
Like when it comes to friends, like it was something interesting that came up to me. Like how you said, like friends, they think they're empowering women because they're allowing them to show their hair and all that stuff, right? All right. Like, for instance, when you think of freedom, right? It was two ways of he said there's freedom, okay?
Right.
One freedom that people say is you're willing to do anything without any constraints. There's nothing that's stopping you from doing whatever you want to do. That's one freedom. Right. There's another type of freedom that people say is you're free to walk around the fence, but you can't go past it. You feel me?
Right.
I feel like that's what France is doing. France is taking the freedom of just them allowing to express themselves no matter what it is they're doing.
I said this in a poetry, bro, talking about freedom. You're not free. Please stop.
That's what I'm saying. You're not free. Right? So I feel like France literally just has this thing where they have this box saying you could walk around here.
Like, what is this notion of freedom?
You know what I'm saying? And then once you turn 18, there's constraints. You can wear hijabs only under certain areas.
It's a buzzword.
Your mom can come with you to a field trip, but she can't have no hijab on.
It's a buzzword. It's a buzzword. Don't carry much meaning to it. Oh, you're free. You're free.
You feel me?
To be honest with you, though.
So where's the freedom in that?
Boom.
You feel me? It's like me telling friends, none of you guys can visit the Eiffel Tower at all until you're 65. What? Wait, you gonna stop me from visiting there? Makes no sense, right?
Right.
Boom.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Makes
and this could go on.
No sense.
This can go on and on.
It makes no sense.
And you know, now honestly, let's also get. I'm also on the term of moral relativity, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Moral in their sense is relative. Relative. That's it's thin air. And to be honest with you, trying to superimpose your values on somebody and demonizing our values is irrational because you have no basis. At least come with a discussion. I'll come to you with a discussion. Yeah. I'll make da'wah. You accept it or not. You think it's irrational, you don't believe it? Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to impose my faith on you. No.
True.
You know, and to be honest with you, bro, all we have to do is just educate ourselves, connect with one another.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
Connect with another, love one another, appreciate one another.
Very true.
Stop ostracizing one another. Stop gossiping on one another. How you gonna gossip on your brother? That's sick. How you gonna gossip on your sister? You're sick. Stop. Get help. Stop it. That's not cool. It's not fun. It's not cute. It's disgusting. You eating the flesh of your brother and your sister. Wallahi, disgusting. Would you want someone to do it to you? I want to know. So knock it off. You know? Stop playing victim, but you're out here abusing one another. So, bro, I'm going to end on that note. Inshallah, this was a wake-up call for some, and this was a reminder for some, and this was a nice little listen for others. And
last thing I'm going to say is I am disappointed in a lot of people.
I'm disappointed in a lot of people, and that includes ourselves.
Including myself. Like, I'm disappointed in myself because I'm like,
because we are part of this.
You could do so much better, bro.
Right.
Imagine somebody's home being taken away from them.
So boom, inshallah, we already went an hour over. Hopefully, this was a nice little episode, little laughter, little seriousness, nice discussion, and something to think about. Inshallah, we're going to provide you guys, maybe we're going to actually do our research after this to see if we can find any resources in which people could donate or spread a message or whatever, and we'll put it available in our description on our YouTube, inshallah.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for tuning into this episode. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead, like, subscribe, share. If this hurt some people's feelings,
don't care.
There you go. Hopefully it just woke you guys up. You know what I'm saying? If it hurt for a reason. Inshallah, heal that wound, because that wound needs attending.
If the shoe fit, it fits.
You know what I'm saying? If the shoe fits, it fits. But anyways, inshallah, hopefully we'll see you guys next week. Get ready for Ramadan.
Oh.
Hey. Alhamdulillah, may Allah allow us to meet this, inshallah, blessed Ramadan, and allow us to benefit, inshallah. And may you guys please benefit from this Ramadan, inshallah. Give more, read Quran more, pray more, And don't, inshallah, this is a reminder to myself first and foremost, but don't waste your fast by just sleeping and being on your phone, but actually read the Quran. And this is a reminder to myself. And inshallah, you guys will continue to see podcasts from us throughout the month of Ramadan, inshallah. After we break our fast, we'll come down here and inshallah, after we spend time with our families, and come talk.
Bet.
You know? But inshallah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And we're out.